Just remove the pallet straps because you don't need to see that bit, but 4 of these lugs around the base of the box to be removed. The box lifts off, but before I do that I'm just going to get any heavy stuff out the top that may or may not be there. Mains lead and some bits, remote control, an instruction book pack, wiggle wiggle. Ooh, poly off. Metal casing I can see instantly. Ooh, nice. It says don't spray a hose at it, but I'm going to spray a hose at it. So that is the TV from the front, the side and the back. Cool. Now looking at the accessories pack. Large instruction book in many languages. Might have a quick look at some point. Warranty certificate. Tips on the HDMI connections and the connections on the TV, which I shall get a close-up of. Big wipey cloth, so I suppose if it's been out in the wet and it's got rain or watermarks on, you can just wipe them off the screen. Remote control, I'll get a close-up of that. Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's got a casing around it, and I'm guessing that's waterproof as well. It's got a rubberized sort of textured finish. Screwdriver to remove the battery cover. So we'll just get a quick close-up of it. At the top, power on and off, mute button, channel numbers, source button. Got quick access Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus and Prime Video. Your profile button, voice command button, settings, back button, home button. That is the live TV button. Volume up and down, channels up and down, info button. Then you've got an instant record button there as well, where you play, stop, pause, fast forward, rewind, all that business if we're rewinding, fast forwarding on the apps or media playback. Some audio, a subtitles button as well. Turn it over, we've got 4 screws on there, and I guess that's screwed in to keep it waterproof, so I'll just remove that back cover there. Try me Stanley carefully, I don't want to scratch it or damage any seals. There we go there. You can see we've got that rubber waterproof seal there, and AAA batteries into the back because I like to echo myself. Cover back on, and on this one, usually when they come with a little screw on the back I just bin it, to be honest, but on this one it will be important to put them back in. Don't want to be changing these while you've had a few pints because you're going to lose your screws. There we go, and that should be good to go, and that should pair via Bluetooth. Also included IEC mains or kettle lead, UK plug, straight connector, and some M8 bolts for the VESA mounts on the back and some spacers. Now looking at the TV from the back, so you can see we've got this big metal casing all around the TV. You can see bits of sealant as well, which obviously help to keep it waterproof. And I think the connections will be below here. So if we unwind all these screws, which I'll now fast forward to avoid me being even more boring than I normally am. A bit of a knurl. If they knurled these edges would be a bit better, but they came out anyway. Oh, pretty cool. So I'll drop my camera down so we can get a close-up of those connections. Now looking close up, you can see we've got this foam guard where that cover bolts over. So obviously when the panel's back on, it will squash the lead outlets there. And this bit's going to be at the bottom, so any water's going to run down, off and down the cables. First thing we've got there, which is important as well, mains lead will go in like so. And then it's got a secure connection over it so it can't pull and arc electricity across. So next to that, CI card slot reader, 2 USBs there at 0.5 amp each, 3 HDMIs in total, HDMI 1, HDMI 2 is audio return channel, HDMI 3. Then we've got satellite in, terrestrial TV aerial in, optical out, and RJ45 or network in. And I'm assuming it's got Wi-Fi built in as well, because in the garden I'm going to have it set up on Wi-Fi, but I think most people would. Just as an example then, power lead coming out, when that covers on it should nicely squash around there. And now looking at the bottom corner of the TV, we can see one of the speakers there where we've got the grill to let the sound out, and there is some sort of cover in there. So I guess it's just to shield the speakers from moisture and allow the sound to still pass through, so it must be something that's quite thin. And again, same on that side, there for the sound to come out. Quotes Dolby Atmos on it, but obviously it's stereo sound coming out of the TV, but I guess it will process Dolby Atmos, and if you've got a sound bar attached for that as well. You can see as well here, we've got this metal case, it extends all the way around, and it's like a bobbly sort of hammerite finish, so should weather well outside. And we can see the sealant extends and just seals the edge of that screen. So on the other side, do not flush the television to avoid damaging its waterproof design, which I doubt that's actually going to fit down a toilet, so I think they mean don't hose it. Don't put it in another box, it's already in a box of TV in a box in a box. But yeah, I'm pretty confident you could splash that with a hose and it'd be alright, because it's an outdoor TV, so it could be out in torrential rain as well, and it should weather that just fine, because every screw I can see has got a little gasket there to seal it and keep it watertight. And then looking at the TV from the side, you can also see we've got touch controls there for power, mute, source, volume up and down, and channels up and down. So my plan is have this out in the summer. It's got a hot tub out there, nice garden sitting, and then I can watch a bit of football, but I can watch TV outside when I'm having a few beers or just having a relaxing day. Onto the dimensions, 43-inch model, width first, about 38 3/8 of an inch or 97.5 centimetres. Height, obviously doesn't come with a stand because it's designed for wall mounted in the garden. 22 5/8 of an inch or just under 57.5 centimetres. Thickness wise, it is quite thick because obviously it's in a metal casing to keep it weatherproof. So 3.5 inch or 90 millimetres. And then looking at it from the back, M8 threads for the VESA mounts, and it is 400mm by 200mm, so 200mm by 400 that way on the VESA mounts. Sylvox bracket to go with the TV, full motion cantilever mount, 40 to 75 inch, load capacity up to 45.5 kilograms, and VESA mount 400 by up to 600 wide. Wall fixings there, but I'm going to be putting it onto a fence post that I've got secured to a concrete post, which should be nice and sturdy there, and some of the other bracket fixings as well to assemble it. Two of the arms for whip blades, put those to the side. Some instructions detailing the process of putting the bits on the back of the TV, mounting the bracket, and then hooking the TV on with the bracket mounts on the back of it. Two more arms, and that is quite a heavy duty looking bracket itself. 4 bolts to go through those holes. 4 nuts, no washers supplied, so they must be fine. Looks like they'll dig in to go on the back of them. Okay, small provided Allen key and a little spanner just to nip those up. Four more bolts, 4 more nuts, so I've got it at the minute 400 that way. I can't remember what the TV is, but I'll adjust it if necessary. Nuts onto the back of those bolts. Spanner onto the back of the nuts and just nip them up. Okay, so this will bolt to the back of the TV. So this bit, I should get at least 3 fixings into the back onto that reinforced fence post at the required height. And then when that's there, this should just slot on, drop there, and then those 2 bolts to go through the back into those slots. So we've got adjustment for leveling there as well, and you can pull out, tilt at various angles. Cool. Bracket on to get my dimensions. Is that right? Right. Bottom of the TV to the bracket, 160mm. Bottom of the TV there, 160mm up to the bottom of the bracket. Nice. Hang on. Oh god, just to prove a point, it holds me. That's mean it. Yeah. Oh. Nah, I've just got to put 2 screws in. Oh, I see, it's got them for tilt. It's actually not bad on that bracket, I might leave it on that. Because if we're watching footage, yeah, just pull it out and twist it. Because in the summer, what's on? It's Euros, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's bang on, isn't it?
Apart from the sun.
To Ian
Okay,
Watson,
quick
who's
bit
our
of live
physical correspondent,
TV.
in just a moment because he's travelling with Keir Starmer. We've got correspondents all over the country. We'll check in with him in just a second. But I want to run you through the state of play right now in terms of what the numbers tell us, because the election now not far away. What do the polls really tell us right now? Well, what you can see here is the average level. It's that message from Labour being all about change. But if you look at those poll numbers, you might suggest that actually if they just do nothing, just stay where they are, that could be enough to get Keir Starmer the keys to number 10.
It certainly starts with a significant advantage, doesn't it, Ben? 20 points or more Labour lead, which has left some Conservative MPs scratching their head as to why Rishi Sunak decided to call the election.
Quick bit of sports.
become the two teams, Manchester United against Inter, the International Champions Cup. Manchester United face Inter Milan to Pogba. Sure, they're encouraging him to shoot, and he will have a go. Pogba does get it back. Rashford, Pogba. What's he going to do? I don't know how he got that far to us. Here from United, sure. Bring it forward to them already. In Serie A last season, Inter. Brozovic. Swept deep, and was missed by the Haller. And it goes towards Gallagher. Saka was back there, I think, to head that away. Pogba back towards his own goal, and not the Saka up for it. Pogba's up as well. He leaves it brilliant, darling. Brilliant skill from Pogba. Where's he going? Wonderful. Why not? Good save from Handanovic. It's right. Shaw. Did well, but the party was outside from the team. One second chip down way into the penalty area. Largest throw in his. Another marvellous moment for the teenager who's making a name for himself. Manchester United lead the game with 15 minutes to go. What a wonderful finish.
So much talk coming out of Old Trafford about the quality of this young man. Not just from his youth coaches.
Credit to Ubisoft for this one. It's Star Wars Outlaws next gen game trailer.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
They're clear.
Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
Quick look at the home screen before I go. So it's the familiar Google TV. You've got what's for you, movies, my account to the left there signed in, TV shows and apps. Library, so you can download more apps once you've signed into your Google account. Going down, HDMI input, got a Fire Stick plugged into there, football, boxing and whatever. You can watch a bit of the Fury Usyk at the weekend outside. FA Cup's on this Saturday as well, I'll be watching that. So some other stuff coming along there from different sources. Continue watching what I've been watching on Netflix, or someone's been watching anyway. Top selling movies, popular movies, and so on, news, whatever. Main purpose I've got for this, I've got my hot tub in one position, I can swing the bracket round to watch it from there, or I've got my table and outdoor chairs. If we're all sat having a few beers, watching the Euros, we can enjoy it, don't have to go inside and watch it. You can enjoy the weather outside and watch TV, so pretty awesome, quite impressed. Picture's nice and bright, goes brighter as well, so on a sunnier day you can up that brightness and still watch it comfortably. Sounds good. You can also attach a separate Bluetooth speaker, and that is all for now.